guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining. If you're not, man, thanks again for coming back. I really appreciate you guys sticking around, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm excited to jump into this week's topic. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please don't forget to like so that I know I'm releasing things that you guys enjoy. Please hit the subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you're notified anytime I release new content. And then guys, leave a comment down below about the video or the challenge that's presented at the end of this week's section. Also, reach out to me on social media, which is linked in the description, which along with that link is the information and resources that I've found about the topic at hand. With all of that out of the way, let's jump into today's video. Guys, I'm going to be brutally honest in this video, and it's actually really difficult for me to admit this, but commitment scares me so much in relationships. If you ask any of my friends though, they'll tell you that I am pretty committed. I am to them because I do love them very much. I try to be loyal and keep my word to the best of my ability. So why does commitment in a relationship scare me so much? That's easy. It's the other person. I know where I'm at. I know that I fail and that I make mistakes and that I'm not perfect. I know that I'm nowhere near a 10 out of 10 person. So I would need a love that only God can provide, which is that agape love, the unconditional love. He made marriage as a physical representation of that love. Yet the world has taken that commitment example and turned it into a contract. You see, the world defines this commitment in a form of a contract, which is built on distrust and on things that are easily broken. So as long as you stay good and in doing your stuff and doing the things you're supposed to on your side of the contract, I'll do what I'm supposed to on my side of the contract. Yet God speaks differently. He made a covenant with us, not a contract. You see, this covenant was a promise that can't and will never be broken. You see, Ephesians chapter 1 now verses 13 and 14 tells us this. We were given the Holy Spirit as a guarantee of this promise and covenant that He made with us. You see, the word that they use there, this promise or this pledge, the word in Greek actually means to give a down payment for. So He's committed. He's laid down what it is that He wants to, and He's proven His worth and what He wants to do in the relationship. That's God giving us His guarantee. What the world defines as a contract, God defines as a covenant. We all are looking for this because just like me and many of us, we're scared of this commitment because we know where we're at. We know that we aren't the 10 out of 10 person. We know that we fail, that we make mistakes, that we're just ready to fail. We're human beings. So we desperately long for this love, and that's what we're pursuing is this 10 out of 10 person to satisfy our wants, which is to be that perfect person or to have that perfect person. Our fear is that if we show the person our true selves, that they'll leave, that they won't stay committed, and that they won't stick around anymore. But when you find that true love, that one that God has set aside for you, they will want to create a covenant with you, not a contract and not a deal for you to break. So guys, I want to challenge you guys, now that you've heard that love is a decision and it's accompanied by emotion and that it always leads to a commitment. No matter what it is, it always leads to a commitment. I want to challenge you guys to this. The challenge for everyone is that if you're dating someone and haven't talked about marriage or engagement, stop using this phrase, which is "I love you." Don't use that. Because if you're there and you're not even talking about engagement or marriage, then you don't mean it. Because love always, always, always leads to a commitment. And so if you're not willing to buy that ring, and you're not willing to put that on her finger and say, "Hey, I am committed to you for the rest of my life," don't use that word because you're not ready for it. Or get engaged. If you're using the word, then just get engaged. and let her know that you are committed to her. If you're dating but you can already tell that you guys are going to break up or you're not really feeling it anymore, this is going to be hard for you, but I want you to go back and apologize to that person and explain to them what love actually is and that you weren't showing it because you guys broke up. It will hurt at the moment, but you will save them from a lifetime of hurt because they won't have to wonder and worry about what this love actually is because you misdefined it with your actions. And for all the single people out there who are in the same boat as me, resolve now that you won't use that word until you're ready to commit to that person. And that doesn't mean like you're thinking about it. That doesn't mean that you're about to. When you have that ring, that is when you should say, I love you. Because that's when you truly mean it, because now you're giving her that commitment promise. I hope you guys follow through with this, and I want to leave you guys with that. Because I think you guys can really do this, and I know it will help your relationships again. I look forward to seeing y'all on the next set of videos. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.